In a 21st century Western liberal democracy like ours, you'd think that you wouldn't lose your job for being involved in politics. That's true if you're a member of the Labour Party. That's true if you stand as a candidate for the Liberal Democrats or the Conservatives. It's even true if you're an organiser for the Communist Party of Great Britain. But if you're an organiser for the Reform Party, if you're hoping to stand as a candidate for reform, there could be a professional price to pay. That was the experience of Saba Poursaeedi. So Saba, when did Hightown find out that you were a Reform Party candidate?
When I told them. So this all happened early last year. I was working there as a maternity leave cover, as a recruitment assistant. Applied for a resident involvement officer role. Nailed the interview, got it. And then while I was serving my notice for my current post, I thought I'd update them, just so they weren't blindsided by any of the developments that I'd had in sort of my voluntary capacity within the Reform Party. And they said, yeah, we'll have a look at that. And then the Tuesday before I was supposed to start the resident involvement officer role, they told me I couldn't have it. They told me that my affiliations and associations with the Reform Party presented such a conflict of interest with Hightown's values and beliefs that the position was untenable, and they removed it from me.
And presumably, if you'd have told them that you were going to be a Labour Party candidate, that wouldn't have had the same effect.
No. Well, there are people in Hightown right now who are Labour Party candidates, have been Labour Party candidates,
really?
Ward organisers. It was made crystal clear to me in that fateful meeting that I had with them on that Tuesday that things such as Reform's stance on immigration, on net zero policies, on building on Greenbelt were fundamentally incompatible with what Hightown do, with what they believe. And as a result, I lost my job.
And you said to them, look, if you want me to give up my candidacy for reform as a condition of keeping this job, I'll do it.
In a heartbeat.
And they still said no?
In a heartbeat. It was like the first thing I did. And this is the thing that I feel most embarrassed about, but at the same time, I have a family to feed. My wife was pregnant with our second child. She was going to give birth, in about 2 or 3 months.
You've spoken to other people involved with reform, other candidates, other volunteers, and have some of them had similar experiences?
Yeah, a lot of them. I know of about 8 or 12 people that have had similar fallouts with their employers. But again, for me, this isn't just about reform. This is about democracy and having your own opinions and being able to put them forward.
And at what moment did you decide to fight back?
Pretty much when I realised that there was no recourse to get that job back, because I always tried to say, please can I get that job back? I will do whatever it takes. This is the job that I really want. And when it was clear that the doors were closed, there was nothing I could do, nothing I could say, I thought, you know what, I'm actually going to fight this.
Saba shouldn't lose his job just because he's involved in politics. He's entitled to justice, but he can't afford to take on a legal fight with a big association like the Hightown Housing Association, which has over 1,000 employees. That's why he needs your help if he's going to get involved in this fight. Please contribute to his crowdfunder, and with the Free Speech Union's help, we can get him the justice he's entitled to. Thank you.